Until 10 years ago, my job was tooth scraping. Technically, my title was dental hygienist, but I never really thought my job or career could be more than that, and I'm not ashamed to say that I was scraping my way to 5 o'clock every day. I had no idea how much impact my job as a dental hygienist had on the entire dental office. I didn't know what I brought to the table as a clinician or as a provider in the practice. But the truth is, a dental hygienist is the backbone of every dental practice. My name is Sylvia Hazel. I'm a dental hygienist of 28 years, and like a lot of hygienists, I didn't realize the impact that I could have. I just didn't know what I didn't know. Once I started to look at my career like that, I started to see just how important and central I was to the practice. When I come to work every day, I show up. I put my personal life aside and try to be present. Even though I see patients all day, each patient only gets one appointment, so I have to make sure they have the best experience and are given the best care possible. How do I do that? I start by putting myself in their shoes. Nobody's favorite place to be is the dental office. So you have to think about your patients and how they're feeling. The fun part is getting to know them and learning about their needs. For me, it starts with empathy and wanting to give each of them the best care possible. It gives my work value, and I can see how my expertise can have an impact on their lives. I really try to dig into my patients and get to know them. I try to look at things through their lens, from their point of view. The most important thing is building relationships with patients. Patients don't care how much you know until they know how much you care. When they really feel like you understand and care for them, you'll start to build patients for life. What we do can come across as scary. The language that we're speaking to each other as clinicians, it's all foreign, and it doesn't help to put patients at ease. It's hard to get to the root of patient concerns or minimize their fears when you're not communicating with them on their level. If you can share what you're doing in plain language, it builds trust, and patients are more likely to open up to you. When they're more comfortable, we're more comfortable, and it makes patient care that much easier. As a hygienist, I see myself as a leader in the practice, and being a leader starts with communication. Communication and partnership are of the utmost importance when creating relationships with your doctor and your team. Synergy meetings are also important to openly discuss goals and make sure that the team is aligned. We as hygienists create a relationship with our patients, and they trust us. We preheat for our doctors. We let the patient know the needs before the doctor comes in, so they already start to process the treatment that's going to be needed. This is so important for doctors to trust their hygienists so they can get in and out of that hygiene exam and get back to taking care of their patients. Hygienists also play a role in motivating, encouraging engagement, building trust with team members to make sure our practice is successful and a great working environment. It's hugely important to align with your doctors and understand what their philosophy of care is, what the treatments are, and the whys behind it. It's all about learning and growing, and sometimes all that learning and growth comes together. A few years ago, when a patient finally got the courage to come to the dentist after years of neglecting her teeth, I could tell she was nervous and didn't want to be there. I knew I had to make her feel comfortable and give her the best experience to change the stigma of going to the dentist. I kept reiterating that the hardest part is taking the step to make an appointment and showing up. The rest of it was easy. I chatted with her for a while, getting all the diagnostics and trying to put her mind at ease. She needed periotherapy, and I knew I had to do it that day, or the odds of her coming back were slim. So I said yes to same-day treatment. We made her appointment as comfortable as possible, giving her nitrous, a blanket, getting her numb. She did great. At her first perio maintenance appointment, she had tears in her eyes. She gave me a big hug and said that she was so thankful for how I treated her, and for me to see the progress she had made reminds me of the importance of what hygienists do. Not all patients have the same experience, but stories like these are why I love my job. I can honestly say, working in a Heartland dental supported office changed the way I approach my work. It turned a mundane job into a fulfilling career. It changed my life, my relationship with my team. It helped me grow, and I couldn't be prouder of the work I do. My name is Sylvia Hazel, and I am a Heartland Dental supported hygienist.